Now, are you tired of being a broke bitch? Are you tired of being the cook's assistant? Are you tired of doing all his fucking dirty work for him? Are you tired of fucking killing chickens only to get 3 gold? Well, today, I'm gonna show you how to go from 0 to hero. From fucking garbage man to Robert De Niro in a fancy sombrero. Alright, motherfuckers. Let's do this shit. Usually, I would do this for a couple hours, but I'm just gonna do it for a couple seconds just to show you the concept. Heading over to the bank, show you how much money we got. 15 mil right there. Now, this took a little while. It's still not enough to get a bond. That's what I'm working for. But if we go back to Hans over at the Lumbridge Castle, he should tell us how long. 3 days, 13 hours, 7 minutes, and 9 days. Yeah, so needless to say, I've been grinding. So, one thing I will say, the easiest method is thieving. Now, if you started off and you got your wood cutting and you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have been doing that, do not worry, keep going. Do what you gotta do with that. But when you get a chance, come to this house. It's the blacksmith, or north of the blacksmith. And you go down this trapdoor and you talk to this dude. This dude will give you a quest. Go do the quest. Look up the guide. That's what I do with every quest. And then after you do the quest, you'll be able to go to this area. This is if you got your thieving up a little bit. You come here and you open up these doors. Boom, 210 XP. Boom, 210 XP. Boom, 210 XP. Don't bother the chest unless you're trying to get the hanky points. And then after you open all 3 worlds, or all 3 worlds, all 3 doors, you click hop worlds, find a new world, and you start from scratch. You will find people that do this too, so if you do, just pick a random world and you should be good to go. Now, after you got your thieving up, you want to try to get it to 44. I know it's a little bit of a grind, especially if you haven't trained it much, but trust me, it's worth it. And then the last requirement for this method is a quest. First, you have to do goblin diplomacy. And basically, let me go back to it. Yeah, you go speak to the general goblins in the goblin village, and they argue about the color of the armor and that bullshit. And then after that, you start the quest, Death to the Dorgus, whatever the fuck that word is. It's a long ass quest, takes a little bit, but it's pretty easy. The hardest part is the ham part at the end, but that's only because I sucked booty at it and died a couple times towards the end and didn't understand. But like I said, follow the guides on all these quests. And then after that, you need to make sure you have a light source, such as I use the oil lamp or the lantern. I can't remember which one it is. The oil lamp. It hasn't burnt out yet. And then you head over to the cook. Head down the trapdoor. And if you did the quest, you should know all about this. And if you didn't do the quest, this will all be sealed up. So go do the quest. Talk to this dude. Take me to the mine. And there is an actual mine here. I don't know exactly what ore is in here. I know there's iron. Yeah, it just looks like there's iron. But that's not what we're interested in. We want to go through these doors. These all be accessible to you after. I head to the bank and put the oil lamp away. Boom. And then you run south. Keep going until you hit the stairs. So you can actually unlock all this stuff before you hit level 44 thieving, but it won't actually let you take or do what we're about to do. until you hit level 44. And then you just come over here, this wire right here, boom. Cave goblin wire. Now it might not seem like nothing. You can get stunned, so just be wary of that. This freedom basic ability is pretty good. If you get stunned, you can use it, and then it'll break away from the stun and allow you to take a second shot at the wire. But if we look here right now, as a 2.5/22, it's worth 7,131 per wire, which is fucking awesome. Now if we go back to for rock, I'll show you my sale history, and you can see how much I made. Boom. So I sat there for a good hour, and I was able to collect 238 goblin wire. Now, is that the most efficient? I don't know. I tried two ways. I ran back and forth to the bank, and then I also used the magic notepaper. I seem to have got the same amount both times. So, do with that as you will. But right there, and I sold it for a little bit extra too than the actual GE price. And I got 1.9 mil